What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back again with another video, and I literally just finished recording a 14-minute video about how the Maple Leafs can utilize their cap space. And also, you can probably hear in the background, hopefully not, that there's somebody drilling. I live in an apartment. I don't know what's going on, but somebody's like drilling into their floor right now. But I need to make this video because I got to go to work soon. But if you're new here, like this video and subscribe. I'm still going to drop that video later about Maple Leafs potential trade pieces. So hopefully you guys will still be interested in that video later on, but I'll have to put a little bit of an editor's note in the comments saying that Murray will be placed on LTIR, which is the biggest thing about this video. But like I said, I am trying to make this my full-time job, creating content on YouTube. So liking and subscribing helps more than you'll ever know. It's free. It helps me out. I'd really, really appreciate that. But let's get to the news. So as you can see, there's some tweets here, and Elliot Freeman, Chris Johnston, and the Leafs PR are talking about Matt Murray going on LTIR for the 2023-24 season. As expected, it will be Robidas Island that he will be attending, and I'm not trying to say this as a joke, but literally I don't know how the Maple Leafs are pulling this off, because it looked like Murray was healthy in the playoffs enough to be on the bench. But what they're basically saying is that this guy needs to sit out potentially for the entire season, and I think that's what's going to happen. So, like it says there, Leafs PR, the Maple Leafs announced today that goaltender Matt Murray is out indefinitely and will be placed on injured reserve / long-term injury prior to the start of the season. And Chris Johnson saying he's out indefinitely and will be on there for the 2023-24 season. Same thing with Elliot Freeman. So basically, they're saying he's going to be on there all year. Robidas Island is going to have a new tenant, and it's going to be Matt Murray. Now, what this means for the cap, I'm pulling up Cap Friendly right now. The Maple Leafs still are over the cap by $2 million. But like I've been saying before, the Maple Leafs can bury up to $1.125, I believe, million in the minors. I'm guessing Dylan Gambrell is going to end up in the minors, which means the Leafs probably still have to clear up about $1.2 million. There's ways to do this. Maybe they trade Connor Timmins, and then they send somebody else down to like a Pontus Holmberg, or they trade out a Sam Lafferty. There's a bunch of different options here, but like I said, I have a video coming out later in which I was looking at all of those options, and it's like 14 minutes long, so please like and subscribe and stick around for that video. But Murray, man, like I feel kind of bad, and I'm gonna pull up his numbers here. This is kind of an out of the blue video. I didn't expect this news to come down so quickly, because the Leafs buyout window for Murray just opened up, so I was wondering if they were gonna just buy him out. But Matt Murray, 29 years old, and he's had all this injury trouble. I feel really bad for the guy, even though he's still gonna make his money this year, no problem, even if he's not playing. But I'm wondering if his career in the NHL is basically in question here, because he had stretches this year where he was decent. That 903 and 301 is not good, but as you can see, he's had some fantastic years, 2 cups in Pittsburgh, and then in the playoffs he's had good numbers. Even that 1920 season, like he looked good in a few games there as well, but just I don't know what went wrong. As soon as he went to Ottawa, he played for a pretty bad team, and then Toronto was optimistic and thinking that they could turn him around, and maybe with the medical staff that they have would be able to get this guy back to where he needed to be. And his dad, rest in peace to his father. He had passed away a few years ago, I believe, and he was a big Leaf fan. So I do hurt for Matt Murray, and I know people are probably like, "Oh, who cares?" I hurt for the human being, because this is a really tough situation, and it sucks because I think he really did want to come here and turn it around. But at the end of the day, it didn't work out, and it looks like he's going to be on LTIR for pretty much the entire season. And like I said, the Maple Leafs need to figure out a way to still address this cap situation while also trying to improve this blue line. I know people are immediately going to TJ Brody as somebody that they want to trade. And if they do trade TJ Brody, well, you're going to have to replace that number 1 right side defenseman spot. But that would open up 3.7, and then maybe you get rid of a Lafferty and maybe a Connor Timmins. I don't know. But for the time being, the Maple Leafs still need to figure out how to get rid of this cap space. And that's also with Gambrel in the minors being buried. Maybe they even try to bury somebody like Connor Timmins to get more maximum dollars in that burying amount. I don't know how you would explain that, but Matt Murray, I feel bad for the guy, but it looks like the Maple Leafs have basically got themselves out of, $4.6 million, and that's huge for them because people are saying they'd have to trade a first or a second round pick or Nick Robertson or something like that to get out of that contract. But we'll have to see. Maybe something else comes out of this, but for now it looks like Matt Murray will be on LTIR for the season. So if you are new here, like this video and subscribe, join the squad. Again, later on today, there's going to be another video regarding trade pieces. Murray's going to be involved in that video, but I didn't know this was coming. So again, thank you so much. Please help me make this become my full-time gig by liking and subscribing. It's completely free. Thank you so much. Sound off in the comments. I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.